What is up, guys? Kris Jardine, aka Snaggle J here, and it's another Monday, which means another episode of our pack-based squad. And as you can see at the top of the screen, we have made a return to the Bronze League after a 90-72 season last year. Made the playoffs in Iron. We are back for a second round in Bronze. As you can see, I'll bring it up on the screen here. We finished tied for the top wild card, so obviously we made it in at 90-72. We did make it to the sub-league series where we got beat by the Violet Valor 4-1 after winning our wild card game. We had a sweep in the division series, but unfortunately our run ended in the sub-league series, but that's okay. That's enough to get us back to the Bronze League, where we were 71-91 just 2 seasons ago. So we're going to have to hope that we can either outmanage or get enough good cards to try and, compete at that level. And one thing I did and I'm looking into is implementing some different strategies and stuff like that. So we did end up last week. We added our 20 usual packs. We had 9 packs worth of points that we generated last week. Let's take a look and see how our guys performed last season. We were in the Iron last year. Some rough performances on the hill. Halicki had a pretty good season, 14-9. He had a 3.04 FIP, 3.08 ERA. Strasburg really struggled. The biggest disappointment has been and continues to be George Ewell, who just does not get it done. A 9-15 season last year with a 6.04 ERA from a guy who was supposed to be, one of our top 2 guys. Just really not getting it done. You see, he's had some good seasons. I mean, he won 20 games in the rookie league, 20 games in Stone. He won 18 in Iron. Just a few seasons ago, went 14-11 in Bronze, but just really had a bad year. So we're really hoping he bounces back, and we really need him and Halicki to kind of lead the charge here as we get into this new season. And we switch over to our hitters now, and we go time frame last year. Pretty good season from Frankie Lindor. Had 4.9 wins above replacement. He had 13 home runs, 20 steals, hit 279. Alec Thomas with another 20-plus steal season, 11 home runs, hit 296. Ozzie Smith, who we put the bronze Ozzie in for defensive purposes. He won the Gold Glove at second base. He was our new second baseman, replacing Maury Raff. Had a pretty good season, hit 251. His OPS plus right at 100, which for Ozzy's pretty good, had 35 steals. And again, that Gold Glove, which is exactly what we wanted. So immediate upgrade over what we were getting out of Rath, especially at the plate. Pretty good season from Freddie Freeman as well. The counting stats are there. First of all, 66 doubles from Freddie Freeman. 66 doubles. So 54, 56, and 66 doubles in the 3 seasons we've had him. He had 307, had 16 homers, 89 RBIs, a good chunk of walks as well, although it was down a little bit from the season before. Freeman continues to be a very good anchor for us. The other guy to be cognizant of is Wade Boggs. He had 289, 16 homers. So not bad at all. Again, we're missing the Aaron Judge home run power, and we're also missing his 250 strikeouts that he gives us. But a pretty good season from J.J. Bleday as his replacement. 276, 14 homers, 52 RBIs. Judge does get 10 home runs batting against lefties, so pretty good all around. So offensively, not a bad season offensively. Again, the pitching kind of lets us down. Hopefully we can figure it out. So let's jump in and take a look and see what our packs is going to bring us this week. I mean, maybe like a face of the franchise, David Price would be helpful. Or first pack, nothing. Appreciate all you guys who are watching the series on YouTube, who are liking the video. If you do like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. If you have anything you want to ask or any comments, feel free to drop a comment down below. I do like hearing what people are thinking about the series, and we're gonna keep the series going for another little bit of here as well. I don't know if we'll keep running it all the way up to PT 22, but it's a good bet that we'll probably keep this going as a weekly thing moving forward as I have a little bit more free time to invest into the team as we move forward. But yeah, I do appreciate all the viewers out there. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We get lots of great content here. We have our Perfect Team stuff, which goes live Thursday night and Friday morning. We always have the archives of This Week in Perfect Team Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time right here on the Twitch or the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn them notifications on so you guys get that little pop-up whenever a new video goes live. And so far, these packs have been absolutely doo-doo, just like last week. We can't have another week like last week. Last week was disheartening. There's Devin Williams, who is up to an 80. That 143 stuff, we're gonna stick that in the bullpen for sure. For sure. Speaking of live cards on the move, this week in Perfect Team, we will be revealing our 2020 Team of the Year. Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Make sure you check it out. It was a community voted project, so we're going to reveal the winners. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you swing by and check it out. There's Paxton Mania. Nothing in that pack. That pack is pretty bad, actually. We got, 14 and 18 is 32. Not that bad of a pack. Pushing around 40. Around 40. We need something good. We need a diamond or a perfect. But we may have used up all our perfect luck already. But we could definitely use an impact diamond at this point. 100% for sure. Because the struggle is real right now. And as we have another week, we're halfway through. We don't really have anything of note other than live Devin Williams, which we can throw in the bullpen as another arm. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're talking. Jackie Robinson, 1951. Man, oh man, oh man. He still goes for quite a bit as well. All right, see there we go. We just had to believe, ladies and gentlemen. We just had to believe that the fire was a possibility. Woo! Okay, I feel better now. But let's keep going. We've got 12 more packs. Give me a pitcher, not a belly itcher, as some would say. All right, so that's going to help. That's going to give us a giant boost offensively and defensively as well. That Robinson card is an absolutely amazing defender. Brandon Lowe or Lau, Nate Lowe. I can't remember who's who. Carson Kelly. 8 packs to go. Will the Jackie be our only hit this week? I'm hoping not. I'd like to get maybe I don't know who would be like George Wright. Very interesting little card there with George Wright as well as a 72 silver, 71 contact, and then the great defense, great contact, great defense. That's actually a very, very interesting card in tournaments and at the lower levels, for sure. A very, very interesting card. We got LaTroy Hawkins, David Hale. This is a pretty rancid looking pack. And we have 12, 23, 28, 38. Not that bad. Pushing 45 or so. John Gray, 3 packs to go. We're gonna have one of those great last pack magic hits. Maybe, geez, I can't even think of who I would want at this point. Bob Feller. I mean, Stubby Obermeyer gets the job done. Last pack here on what has been an interesting rip. And we got big nothing. Let's go take a look real quick at our collection missions. See how we're doing there. Completion descending. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff complete. Let's make sure that we don't lock anything too crazy. So this is going to require us locking all the way up to live Joey Gallo, but that's fine. We have the live Astros complete, which really kind of sucks because I'd really like to use that Jeff Bagwell, but we can't. That is against the rules. But what we can do is we can sell him for 4,000 points. We got one of the name games done. We got the live Miami Marlins, which is going to give us gold Mike Lowell, another pack that we can cash in. We got a couple more name game ones here as well. This one only requires bronze or under. This is Arizona face of the franchise iron. Only 4 cards. So we're going to submit that as well. And we got the name game collection J, which takes us up. We're only locking bronzes or less as well. So that's good. All right. So we've managed to get 5 packs out of it. Now we're going to have to go, unfortunately, with Mr. Bagwell. We're going to have to sell him for 4,000 points. And who else did we get? That was Mike Lowell, who, again, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with the series, special edition cards, we can only quick sell them. We cannot use them or auction them. We do have the option of auctioning diamond cards that we pull from packs. So we could auction this Jackie Robinson off if we wanted to. Obviously, we're not going to, just because of the fact that he's absolutely amazing compared to anything that we have. Very balanced hitter, amazing defense. We're probably going to train him up at a lot of the other defensive positions as well. He probably gives us an upgrade at third base, meaning that we can probably get rid of Matt Chapman finally. I think that's probably going to be the best play. I know we'll take a look at that after. We're going to get through and open the rest of our packs here. So now that we've quick sold the guys we're going to quick sell, let's get our 5 more packs. So we actually have 10 more packs to go here in this opening. We're going to have 39 total. Let's see if we can get one more hit, preferably a big-time starting pitcher. No big-time starting pitchers in there. So let's see. Nothing in that pack. James Pazos looking at me like only a Mafia boss can. Oral Hershiser, 1984 rookie sensation. That's going to play. Okay. I'm not over the moon about that, but that's not a bad pull. I think he's probably going to be good enough to slot into our rotation. Marcus Stroman. Good old Nate Cornejo. Wonderful community meme pack. Bunch of live cards there. Got a Brett Gardner. We got Dylan Carlson filling out some of our live collections here, which will give us some rewards that we can sell. Every pack is one pack closer to the franchise-changing pull. Lots of silvers in these. Packs. Another silver there. 1 pack to go. Last pack magic on this group? No. No last pack magic there, but that's okay. So we will go roster management. Who did we pull there? Okay, so we got the Jackie, we got the Oral. Let's go to manage and active cards actually and take a look at who we have for dupes right now. So Marcus Stroman is a duplicate. I mean, we could just quick sell all of these duplicates, right? There's nobody. I want to make sure we don't have any. It doesn't matter anyway because we can't auction these guys off. So I just want to make sure that we're not getting rid of anybody we shouldn't. Quick sell out. That's another 4,000 points, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's go to our missions. Make sure we didn't complete anything else. We did. We got the Rangers Done. We do have to lock. We don't have to lock Kluber. Just up to Gallo, who's locked already. So that's fine. So that will be another pack that we'll be able to get. We have the Dominican Iron completed as well, which will give us a pack. We can go in here now and sell Mr. Kinsler. Okay, so that is going to give us 5 more packs. Man, maybe. Actually, it'll be 6 because we got one for the Dominican Iron mission as well. So we shall see. Clyde the Glide. Love myself some Clyde the Glide Milan. Love him. I'm gonna have to start putting this team in some tournaments. I think I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into it. It just is another way to to have some fun with them and stuff. I'm really digging this team. I'm liking the where it's going. Obviously, it'd be nice if we could hang around. I'd like to at least hang around in the Bronze League, not get immediately relegated back like we did last time. We'll see if we can make that happen with Hal Bredin or Breeden. So I have the easer on. Last pack here, after an all live pack. This is going to put it to an end. I will check the collection missions one last time just to see if we squeak through. So as you can see, we do have a lot of the live series where we're very close. 1 card away, 1 card away, 1 card away, 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards, 3 cards. So we've got a lot of the live collections that hopefully over the next couple of weeks we'll be able to hit on these and sell these. That'll give us some additional packs. A lot of the name game ones were pretty close as well. You see a lot of them in the 80s, high 70s percentage. I don't think we're going to get to a point where we're going to have any of the face of the franchise complete. Again, if somehow we could complete a face of the franchise and be able to sell, that reward for 20,000, I mean, that's a little bit, far-fetched. I don't think we'll be able to get to those. We may be able to complete some of the divisional rewards for the live series, which will give us I think they're all diamonds, so we'll be able to get some points out of that as well. So let's go in and do a little bit of roster management. I think now is probably a good time to retire Joe Tinker. I don't think we really need him anymore. I think that we can keep Matt Chapman as a sort of defensive wizard on that stuff. We do need to find room for I feel like Nick Birdie could go, and then we could bring Devin Williams in. I'd like to get him in there. And then man, Birdie's still pretty good though. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of Rosenthal. There we go. We'll do that. And then we need to find a spot for Oral. And I think Charlie Morton was actually really good in our bullpen last year. 2.96 ERA. Wasn't real good in bronze the year before, but was really good last year. I think that probably earns him another shot. Now the question is, with our rotation of Halicki, Parnell, Strasburg, Ewell, and Witt, which one of these guys is probably the odd one out? That's a great question. I mean, maybe we get rid of somebody like Archie Bradley and then bring Oral in. Is there anybody else in here that we'd like to get in there? I don't really think so. Nobody that really jumps off the page at me. We want to give, again, this is the very interesting George Wright card. 71 contact, 67 gap power. Not much home run or eye, but look at the 102 avoid Ks and the elite defense at second base and shortstop. Again, I feel like this is the kind of guy that we should probably have. And again, so here's the thing. Even though Ozzie Smith won a gold glove for us, you know, we're going to get better contact, better gap power, better avoid Ks. I think Ozzy going up to 131 defense at second base. We do get a little more speed with Bronze Ozzy than we would with George Wright. Wright only has the 62 speed. But again, I think Wright does more for us at the plate. We've been keeping Trey Turner around as kind of our elite pinch runner. Maybe we get rid of Aaron Judge. Maybe it's Aaron Judge's time to go. And we bring George Wright up. Can George Wright play the outfield? No, he can't. That's okay, though. We'll make that work. All right. So let's see what we got. So let's go to our pitching staff now. So we know we're going to put Oral in favor of Charlie Morton. Devin Williams is going to be a middle reliever. Morton's going to be a middle reliever. Birdie's going to be a specialist versus right-handed. So let's do this. Get that lined up. Some long relief. Birdie we're going to use. Actually, I think we could use another lefty in the bullpen. Might be an option that we might have to look through the roster for. I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch through all of that, but that might be something that we should probably look at. So let's submit our team there. And then let's go to our lineups now. So we've got Thomas, Berry, Boggs, Freeman, Chapman, who is going to be replaced by Jackie at third base. So now what we're going to do is we use Alec Thomas in the leadoff. We're going to put Jackie in the 2, Freeman in the 3. Kenny Berry's got good contact. I know he's not really a... but I like the split up here, right? And then we're going to put George Wright at second. So Wright ends up going to second. Whoops. Jackie goes to third. We're going to use Ozzy as a backup for all of these. Could we use Ozzy as a defensive backup for Boggs? Well, is Ozzy going to play at first? He's only 5'11", so he probably doesn't train up that well at first base, but we'll still use him as a backup. Boggs has been actually pretty good defensively at first, and it'll only be if the starter's tired. And now we have in the outfield, let's go batting ratings. So contact, we're looking at righty. So Freeman. So we got Trey Turner down here. He's pretty good. Hemphill's down here as well with the power and the... But again, I don't know how we get Hempill in there. I think he just ends up being kind of like a super sub guy that we use at various positions. Trey Turner is our number 1 pinch runner. And then Hempill becomes our number 1. Oh, Turner's already there, so we move him up. Chapman 3, Ozzy 4. So I like that. We go lefty, righty, switch, righty. So we're pretty balanced in terms of that. I like Jackie in the 2-hole because I hope he's going to get on base relatively frequently. I like having a really good balanced guy in the 2. Alec Thomas has done a great job in the leadoff spot at 296 last season. Got a little bit of pop as well, 441 slugging percentage. He should be pretty good also. Let's go take a look at our versus left now. So we're going to end up with... So Wright goes in for... Oh, we're using Turner? Turner's playing second against... But, I mean, he's not really any better against lefties. So I'd still rather use Wright. And then Turner becomes our guy here. And probably our best pinch hitter against lefties. We use Ozzy as a defensive guy here. Jackie plays third. Oh, did I set Wright's position against righties? Wright at second. Jackie at third. Okay, perfect. So Jackie's going to play third. Wright at second. Contact versus lefties. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. We'll use Hempill as a outfielder guy. now that Judge is gone. So, I'm going to hit, oh man, I hate hitting Boggs in the leadoff lefty versus lefty right out of the gate, but he does hit lefties pretty well. So we'll put Boggs in the 1, Jackie in the 2. Who's got power? Shang? We'll put Shang in the 3. Freeman in the 4. Kenny Berry in the 5. Blade in the 6. Thomas in the 7. Lindor in 8. Wright in the 9. I feel like that's a pretty good thing. One thing I've looked at, I mean, all right, we're going to leave our strategies the same for now. I have looked at what to do with a stadium. My problem is that my team is pretty balanced, and I don't really want to. I don't really want to like do like lefty cheese or righty cheese. But one thing I did is I wanted to go with an extreme pitchers park for this week, and I kind of regret doing that. But I feel like when you look at our lineup, we have a lot of lefties. So it might make more sense for us to go a little higher, like 1.0, like 1.05 maybe against lefties, and then bring our righties down a little bit. But I mean, a lot of other teams are going to use high-end lefties, so it was like 0.975 maybe, which gives us an even. Doubles and triples, I would rather just have those be even, Steven. I don't really think they need to go too crazy with that. We don't have a whole lot of power hitters. So I'm perfectly okay with us not having a power based park. We'll jack it up a little bit against lefties because we do have a few big left-handed hitters in terms of power, with Shang, who's a switch hitter. We also have Freeman's got a little bit of power as well. So we'll try that. I'll be the first person to admit I don't understand all of the implications around the customized stadiums. But overall, folks, a pretty good week. We add Oral Hershiser to our starting rotation as an 89 gold. We also add Jackie Robinson, a huge centerpiece to the future of our team, who we're going to be playing at third base, the 97 diamond version of Jackie. Again, guys, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button as hard as you absolutely can, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.